going to be hosting another My Bright Idea session on Sunday. And if you are ready to go, you want to go ahead and register yourself in there for that session. It's bit.ly/, My Bright Idea. And that is what you can do. It will be Sunday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Okay. Well, we edited that. Oh, you can't even edit. You could delete it, but you can't edit. Oh, that's interesting. So we'll delete that. I know. I've been doing stuff. That's all. And then I didn't come on yesterday. Yep, that's right. I sure didn't. I didn't because I was, girl, I was fixing the sinks. So me and my grandson was fixing the sink here. We had to take the, what you call that thing? The garbage disposal off. I had to take the, plumbing piping thing from under there and get it back on. Now, if you've ever put a garbage disposal on, you would know that it is not one of the easiest things, but it's not one of the hardest things, but it's not the easiest thing to do. Girl, because I have to do it. I'm like, I ain't paying no $300 for no plumber to come and do that. I'm like, no. I just have to get down on the floor and lean. Oh, this was crazy because it was heavy. It was so heavy because I have a big garbage disposal and it's one of those big aerators, and it's heavy and trying to lift. Girl, he got his own family. He over there. He don't know how to do it. No, it was late it was evening time. So no, I had to do it. Although he did stop by here this morning, but he wouldn't have known what to do with that. No, I did it. So me and my grandson. So that was last night because it's been messed up because the kids be throwing money like it's a bank into the sink somehow, and there was a dime that got stuck in there, a dime or a penny. I thought it was a penny, but it turns out it was a dime. So you say you're not doing it. So it turns out it was a dime, so it's been stuck in there. So what it was doing, the what you call it wasn't working. So of course stuff gets clogged up in there. Hey, Coach Dave, and I had to take it out. I have to always take it out because it gets clogged up. So I was doing that for a while because I was like, okay, I need to get someone else to do it. But girl, I got other expenses. I got to get the fence fixed. I got to get the bathroom done. Whatever. This was getting. Then the guy had to change out the thing for the handle. That was like $450 just for him to cut it now. Not just for him because he did his job and he had to, what you call it, solder. He had to solder the thingies off the piping holder handle tub thingy and put a new one on. $450 for that. Okay, so let me tell you. So then, what we had to do is we had to get a box, this big old box that I got from Costco with the bags. You know how you go get the garbage bags. So I went to Costco that time. I was telling you about my Costco trip. Got the bags. It's a box, but fortunately the box was the right height to hold the aerator up to be up under the sink. So I had to go and I had to put gloves on because it was nasty. And then to put my hand up in here to hold it so then he can put it up and get it in. You got to turn it just right. So Coach Dave, you might know what I'm talking about. So you have to get the aerator on this little metal thing that's up under there to hold it. And it just go click like that, but you got to get it on there just right to get it on there. So we were struggling because it was heavy. He holding it like this. And I was like, no, you got to hold it from under here. This thing's going to fall on me. So eventually, then it just got really ridiculous. And you know how when you're trying to work with something, you're trying to get it in, it's just not working. And I was like, okay, this is just getting me frustrated. So I was like, okay, I got to look down here and I got to see. So I had to go down in little bitty ways and show him exactly what we were doing so he could see exactly how we were getting it on that little edgy thingy and to turn it because there's three of them. So what had happened was I got down in there and he's holding it and I'm looking and I said, okay, look, I need to put this one on here. So I had to lift it up under my hand like this and hold it like this and, hold it up and then look down under here at the same time to get it right there on that thing. And then you turn it. And then once you get one on, they all just go click. And then we were like, okay, we clicked, we got one. And we were like, did we get it? And then I sort let it go. And I was like, dang, we got it. And on top of that, the dime came out. Ta-da! And now the garbage disposal work, the water flows through. Okay, but this will happen. I have a water filtration purifier. That thing leaking. So I had to turn off the cold water because it's leaking on the cold water side. And then so now there's no cold water. It's just hot water. But it takes a minute for the hot water to get hot. So you won't necessarily burn yourself. You'll just get like almost hot water. Okay, that's a whole nother story. I did not know you're going to give us a whole story. So that's what happened. So that's where I was at. I was under the sink, and then I started cleaning out all the other stuff that had been under there for years, and then throwing stuff away, putting stuff out in the garage where it didn't need to be, in here in the house, but it just got in there and it's been there, and I just was throwing stuff out, and bam, there we go. That's the whole thing. So that's where I was at. Cleaning, doing the sink, and now the water is running, the garbage disposal runs, and the everything. So I did the sink in the bathroom, and then I did the sink in here. So we did those sinks. So now the sinks run because they be going in there putting stuff in there. But now it works, and now you flow. It's just flowing. It's flowing and going. So I'm like, yeah. So AKA amateur plumber. There we go. So no, not $450. I wasn't. Not again. Minor girl. I had to do that. So that's where I was at yesterday. So I didn't come on live because I was up under the sink getting it done so that it had to. So I was like, I had to like dig in there with this little clampy thingy to grab the penny or the dime. And then unfortunately the dime didn't make it. I had to grab it a couple of times and pull it, and it kind of just got tore up. I like ripped that dime up, and I was trying to save it, but then it didn't work. So as I was kept on grabbing and grabbing, it kept on breaking into it and cutting them up. And then, but it got it to the point that I could move the aerator in the inside. If you never looked at one in the inside, I had to been able to move it. And then right when I like did that, I was like, okay, this thing should be good then. So then we plugged it up and finally got it on, and it worked. Aerator, the big one. Girl, them things cost like a lot of money. I was not about to go get another one because it works and it was fine. So that's what happened. What you say? Yeah. Crazy? You want to go now? I mean, I don't know when you're ready. Yeah, you can go now. Aren't you muted? No, I'm live. Oh, that's live. I turned it down live. Okay, so anyway, so that's what we're doing. So my bright idea Thursday. So if you are interested and you want to be a part of my bright idea, go ahead and sign up at bit.ly/my bright idea. And what we're going to be doing is we're doing this because some of us just need a little bit of help. Some of us need some help with getting our ideas out of our heads and onto some paper. I need to get my ideas out of my head and onto some paper too, because there's a lot that come. And so you have to determine if these are ideas that need to be vetted, or they really are going to be substantial, or they're going to really do something. Or are you doing them out of, the fact that, it's either a giving type of humanitarian thing, or you're scaling it to turn it into like a little mini something. So, with that being said, I was in Clubhouse the other day, and I said I was sharing with you guys. I was talking with some folks that was over there that were really cool, that really had some really great ideas about, developing ideas and doing ideas and how you can market and scale it, and then, getting connected with some people who could be a part of that. Because again, I'm one person, But that's the thing of scaling it to be able to make that such a great idea that we can help others with their idea. So if you need help with your idea and you are struggling with getting your idea out of your head and getting it onto some paper so that you can actually take manageable steps to execute and launch, this is where you come to My Bright Idea. And we're doing a My Bright Idea boot camp coming Sunday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So if you'd like to be there, go ahead and register at bit.ly/my bright idea. And that's what we got for you guys today. So I'm going to get going. Thank y'all for being here. I'll see you guys later on this evening for My Bright Idea Thursday because we're bright ideaing all week, all day. Thank y'all. See ya.
Wait till at 8:49 then.
We're still on.